mind, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb. A doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen and risen, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. I gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, face the darkest moments to find the shine. I've doubted myself, let the fear dictate, but now I see doubt is just love and debate. The voice isn't my enemy, it's my chance to prove I can grow, to rise and advance. I've seen the bottom, now I'm reaching the top, and the climb doesn't end till my heartbeat stops. So bring the doubts, bring the storms and the pain, I'll turn it all into strength unchained. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I've claimed my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, starts within.
Whether locked away in cage or mind, together we face this incessant bind, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh, grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned, will bring hope, forged in the fire of a wicked end. From the ashes we find a friend, brothers in arms made along the way. Birds of a feather will fly away. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh, What has passed is done and gone. It's time to grab the reins and move on. We'll face this world, but not alone. This new family is now my home. The day is done, so I lay down my head. Who can say what's up ahead? It doesn't matter, nothing's set in stone. And whatever may come, I'm not alone. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello. How we doing over here, guys?
Hello.
Staying level-headed
Hello.
despite their best efforts.
Man, I am so freaking excited for this, dude. It's gonna be crazy. But without further ado, let me go ahead and get some music here so the Dungeon Daddy can take her away.
Swiggity swoop.
Everybody.
There's everybody.
I love that sound. I love that. That's a great choice.
We succeeded.
All right, take her away, Dungeon Daddy.
All right. So, previously, the Broken Chains made their way through the jungles of Torshavn and found themselves at the entrance to the Hollow Grove and united with Marquise's allies, Vaz and Cheryl. After a night's rest, they made their way down into the chasm, with Vale summoning her blood buddy to aid the party's search of the deceased members of Marquise's troop, retrieve his tools, and aid them in retrieving the Fable Reaper's scythe. On the way down to the lower sanctum, they found Riley's body having been skewered by a spear trap and pulled into the wall. Six and Liz worked together to retrieve her body, which Vaz took custody of as they continued down to the sanctum. Upon entering the sanctum, the party soon discovered that the Hollow Grove wasn't just the resting place of the Bone Chiefess's tribe, but had epitaphs and monuments to followers of all three of Torshavn's deities, with depictions of the three mothers along the wall of each floor. It was here that Marquise took Six to the uppermost floor and a bit further into the forge area that he had been using as a makeshift workstation. As Six and Marquise began to enchant her gauntlets, he muttered a phrase, and Six was thrown into a communion with a little girl, with the little girl she had seen survive the train crash in her prior dreams. Vale, Ruby, Iris, and Will began to scour the multitude of floors, careful to keep an eye out for any more traps, and found Damlin's body in the southeastern corner of the lowest floor of the space, with his hand draped near a tablet depiction of the silent matriarch and what seemed to be her two champions. After studying the tablet, Vale pierced their hand and offered blood to the small monument, which opened to reveal a large hidden chamber housing what looked to be the skeleton of an extraordinarily large serpent. Unbeknownst to the others, however, Liz had found herself enraptured by a large crack in the ceiling that split a large piece of onyx in half. revealing the sunlight much higher above the party, and fell into conversation with Vaz. During the discussion, Liz learned of Vaz's story, how he was once a bright-eyed soldier working his way into the Scale Guard, but left after a Crusader killed his wife and tiefling son. The Crusader in question was none other than Liz's mentor, Crown Scale Toazar. With that revelation, Vaz severed Liz's wings, causing them to plunge into the dark void below, and tossed Liz downward across the chasm, crashing her body into the middle bridge of this large chasm's lowest floor. We now rejoin our heroes as they work to drive off the attacker and rescue their companion and save their lives. I got almost everybody's initiative. Bird Buddy, can you roll initiative, please?
Just a minute. Sorry. Been a
No
long
worries.
day. Sorry.
All good. Take your time.
That's a natural 20 plus 5 plus 6. So
26.
natural 26, yes.
Hell yeah.
Up in
Okay.
second place.
Top of the order. 6.
Let's get to the map.
Oh, that's right. I haven't moved you guys yet. See, I've had a long day too.
Diddle-doo, diddle-doo, diddle-doo.
Oh, this looks like so much fun.
So, 6, you're in the midst of the communion with the little girl that you had seen survive the train crash in your dreams a few nights back. And as you feel all that force energy finish washing over your body, you take a minute and you get some images that flash into your head. Give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. For the briefest of moments, you see facing away from you the red and blue, or the ruby and sapphire dragonborn. Facing down the street, you're in stride with them, and you see that black shadow rising up from the crumbling roadway, burning green eyes somewhere deep within, and you see a figure stepping out. And you hear the little girl's voice. You failed then. There's another vision. You're standing in front of a tiefling, your dagger buried into their stomach, their blood trickling down your forearm. You're a tiefling. You failed then. There's another image. You're looking up at the sky. It's night. There's burning fires, the smell of bodies around you. You're unable to move. And you hear footsteps receding. You failed then. And there's another flash. You see the burning opalescent flames. You hear Disease screaming, "Don't go, please." You didn't fail then. But if you don't choose, you will. And your vision begins to clear. You're looking down at the ground. The little girl's feet still in front of you, still on this mountaintop amongst these ruins. And as you look up, the bright green eyes that she had are replaced with vibrant pink draconic slits. Do you see how many times you failed?
Too many.
Do you remember the old tongue?
No.
She steps forward. Your eyes looking up at hers. And she smiles and looks down. I know you resent the gods. Nothing in this world is promised 6. As an act of faith, protect them as you always have. Protect them as they seek redemption. Protect them. And I promise a chance at yours will come. And she places her hand back on your forehead. You're shunted out of the space. And you're back in the forge. The gauntlets are beginning to hum as there's vibrant pink energy coming from the topaz that you had installed in it. And you hear Marquise, "Get going, it sounds like there's trouble." And you look and you see he's throwing together some kind of ramshackle peg leg of metal. What looks to be a burnt out torch holder. Your action's been used. What do you do?
Bonus action. I'll put my knuckles against the ground where I'm seated. And there's just that buildup of energy. Just high enough so that as I'm in the air, still in crisscross applesauce, I just extend my legs and feet hit ground. And just kind of
Hell yeah.
from seated to snap standing.
All right. With that bonus action, your little bit of movement, you have bonus action dash. You are in the upper right corner over here. Oh, I didn't mean to move you. You're right there. So you should have about, we'll say you have about 60 feet of movement speed. You can see the heretic plunging down further into the chasm.
So I'll do a quick scan. Can I see Liz from this far away?
That far down, no. It's about 70, 80 feet straight down, and then you got the length. With a little bit of glow, you could probably make out that there is a body on the lowest bridge. But you're not sure whose it is.
And I can't see anybody else, right? Too far away?
You can't. Yep, too far away. And they, as unknown to you, they are on the lowest most floor.
All right, I suppose I'll go run towards that body.
All right. We'll say with a little bit of movement speed you got left, get to about here. Yep. All right, and that'll be your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Val, you're up.
So, first question, where's BB2's token?
I actually need to place that. Where would you have had it?
Well, currently BB2 is like with BBE, so that's
Right,
where I assumed they were last time.
Alright, so we'll put it there. And I'll give you control.
Thank you.
Boom. There you go.
Messy. Okay. So, there's a big giant moving snake in front of us, right?
The snake is from where you guys are. It's down that way, through a doorway. It's too large to likely fit through the door you're looking at it through, but it is beginning to move.
I can't fit through the doorway?
Yeah, the tablet in question was maybe about 10 feet. The size of this one's head is probably 40 feet wide.
I don't know anything else that's going on. Do I?
Liz crashed into the bridge.
Liz crashed into the bridge?
Yeah, they are prone up here.
Okay, then. Oh, I don't know. I assume. Well, maybe he's just not sure what to fucking do at this moment. I hold. But I will send BB2 over that way.
All right.
And I will kind of like not necessarily step back from where I'm at, but kind of like. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold a spell or hold a cantrip for BB. BB's gonna hold a cantrip, and then we're gonna go ahead and send BB2 over that way as far as BB2 can get.
Okay. So BB2 has your movement speed, so that would be about here, but you can command them to action dash, which would get them.
Yes.
Over that way.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and move the token.
Okay.
Then
So
what are you holding?
hold on, I just closed the spell list. The chill touch.
You're right. You're holding holding chill touch, and what's the trigger going to be?
If that thing tries to smack a hole through the wall.
Fair enough. All right. So you're holding your action at the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, we will go to Vaz's first legendary action, the heretic's first legendary action. And he's going to use all of his movement to plunge down and land right next to you, Liz. And as he lands, you can feel the blade of the scythe as he gently drags it across your back before he stops and leans down. If you had any sort of strength, there's no telling what you could have become. I wonder if your squire would respect you for the people you follow now. But I'll alleviate him of that. Shall I start with the bird? And he will begin to pray. In Draconic, I'm not going to say it because it is a mouthful.
I did translate it though.
Yeah. If you want, you could copy it into the.
Yeah, I got you.
Into the
Stream chat.
Twitch chat. Yeah, stream chat. Maiden of Rot, hear your champion's words. I have found your bones, and I return them to you. I beseech thee, trade bone for flesh. Give marrow slurpers breath. I need perception checks from everybody. Oh, I forgot to do I forgot to add a layer action.
That's an action. Okay.
Yeah, everybody gets a free perception check.
Oh, thank God.
Something tells me I should do mine at disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, I have to anyway. Ability checks at
Yeah.
disadvantage. Anyway.
Yep.
Fighting with
Wait.
everything, the dice went flying across the room.
30.
Will, also, don't you have disadvantage?
Oh yeah, Will, you are frightened, so you do have disadvantage.
I was gonna say,
Thank you, Sam.
hence my weight.
Sorry.
Still good, still good.
Give me a second because I need to do BB2s as well. BB1 got 30.
17.
24.
24. Okay.
I had got a nat 20 and a 19.
Oh, it
All right.
saves stats, saves, and proficiencies. So that would be a 29 for BB2.
29.
Also-
All right.
Also a 24.
Fair enough.
16.
I'm going 16. Okay. Luckily, you all did really well. I'm going to post the religion check that Vaz just did for his prayer. That is a natural 20. All of you hear the sounds of repetitive as multiple multiple grave lids fall onto the pathways next to each of you.
Hey, John. Really quick.
Yeah.
Am I able to use a luck to make him re-roll that natural 20?
He is out of range.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, otherwise, oops, sorry, I would have cast that if I was in range, but I didn't. I wasn't in range, so I didn't.
As dozens of undead begin to line the pathways and emerging out of the gravestones. Give me a second. There's a lot of dead people here.
I see dead people. You're about to join them. Sorry.
Dad?
Hey, Pringle.
Are
Hey, Pringle.
you there, God? It's me, Margaret. What's up?
Will saw him bring back these people, right?
Yes, he did. So I will need a wisdom save from you when we get to your turn. But I'm not done getting bodies here. 1 second.
Great.
I have a quick question. From where we were, BB would have gone straight, not straight towards Liz.
Straight up. Okay, so
Yeah, so it would be straight for me
good.
wherever they were at, so which was right next to Will, I believe. So would have
Yep, so-
gone
right about there.
because they can fly.
Yeah.
So they'd go straight over where's this? Is this middle portion a upper or lower chasm? thing?
Everything, with the exception of 6, everything is on your guys' level.
So it can fly over this chasm though, right?
Yeah. That's what I was
It
saying. The most direct route would be eventually across the chasm.
Because I was thinking
All right, so it's
This
next
way.
to Will's. All right, so dash and
whatever.
all that.
Yeah, this direction towards straight
would-
for Liz.
I got you. Okay, fair enough. That was on me. I didn't clarify.
Okay. This map is just
Uh,
weird, so that's why I was asking.
Oh no, yeah. There's a lot. This is just the beginning of the mayhem that is to come. The
Yeah,
heaviest.
Unfortunately, in the creation, like in Dungeon Alchemist, where I make the maps, they don't quite have multiple levels yet. So we're
Yeah.
just gonna have to use theater of the mind, because like where everyone is standing right now, that's actually the top level, and I just carved out a cave system.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things we had to fiddle. She had to fiddle with. That being said, the thuds of all these different gravestones beginning to open as undead begin to crawl out. You can see a couple of the flesh from a couple of them just fall separately and begin to turn black and grow and roil. But what's most unsettling from that net 20 is the large visage of dirt that pulls tombstones and bits of rubble and rock as a massive stone golem appears at the western edge of the central bridge, fixated on Liz. Let me add all these people to the turn order. I should have just had these and just skipped them, but I wanted to surprise you all. All right.
Yeah, I gotta stop clicking stuff.
Okay, so that's
Giving away your plans.
9. Okay. Ghoul's got 11. And Marrow Slurpers, only the 2 of them. Ooh, excuse me. They did not do so hot on their decks. Here we go. That'll be the Heretics' first legendary action. Iris, you're up.
So we all saw. We can all see. Liz is down.
Yeah, it's with your dark vision and the little bit of torchlight from these pillars that extend upward. You can just make out her form as the heretic is standing over her.
Freshly wingless.
Freshly wingless and bleeding.
And we're seeing a lot of movement on these sides as well.
Yep, you see a bunch of undead beginning to crawl out of their graves.
No. She had been afraid this entire time, and as validating as all of this is for her fear, she's got to stuff it down. So, bonus action shift.
Okay, which one?
She needs to conquer emotion, so she is going to go Lair.
Your spliced form or the other one?
The spliced form. Not the mix of the two. The Mind Flare form.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Just as a reminder, don't forget to open up that handout that has your perks in it from that.
Oh yeah, I got it. And she's going to start float running towards Liz. It's probably going to be 35 feet. So. But seeing as their movement, she's not going to go the full distance, so it's probably going to be to about here. And she's going to try to cast one of her big spells.
All right.
I'm going to flip a coin for this because she doesn't know how to use it.
Okay.
So... the one she has two big ones, and unfortunately, she thought it was going to be a fireball. It's not. It's Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
And she's gonna plant that, I think, at the I'm seeing probably right here as the center of it.
Okay.
So that's I need to drop that in for you.
Yeah, it's a radial from a point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the radius and the save I gotta make?
Hunger of Hadar. 20-foot circle from
20 foot. Okay.
here.
All right.
No,
So right
not
about
that,
there.
not that one. Right about here.
Okay. Very nice. So that'll catch all three. All right.
She's just like pulls out the wand and she's like, okay, big spell. She was hoping it would be a fireball, but it's not.
Fair enough. All right. So they need to make dex saves. I'm not going to roll all these different saves for all these different ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 7 for their saves.
Oh yeah, no, they fail on that one.
All right. So go ahead and roll the acid damage
And the cold damage.
and the cold damage. Yes.
Yeah, so that's
So it's sorry. It's 2d6 cold to start, and then when they start their turn, it's an additional 2d6. But that's acid. Okay. So yeah, roll the cold damage for starters. I'll come back to
that's going to be a 9 cold damage.
you. Okay.
All right. Do you want me to just pre-roll the acid, or
Yep,
wait
go
for
ahead
that?
Go ahead and
Okay.
pre-roll it, and I'll come back to you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And you shifted, and you moved. All right.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've locked down that hallway. Unfortunately, that walkway.
Okay. As the layer action, the heretic will continue to taunt you, Liz. She's awake.
Great.
Bird Buddy, you watch as that large serpent smashes its face to where you just opened the chasm, open the doorway. There's a large crack that begins to appear. Unfortunately, it does not do so great because of strength, but go ahead and knock out that spell because you're holding, what's it called?
It's just a cantrip, but that's okay. Hold on. Oh, I gotta make a spell attack against it. That is a... Spell attacks are... My fudge. My brain is not working today.
For you, I believe it's charisma and proficiency.
Okay, spell attack poses +8. Got it. It's a 16 plus 8.
16 plus 8, that's 24. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And that's a 6 necrotic, but it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. So
Is this necrotic
BB's,
damage?
yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'm more interested in the healing part.
Fair enough.
If it is it considered undead?
It is considered undead.
It also has disadvantage then.
What's the?
Oh wait, that's I need to roll another d8. I forgot we're level 5. That's another 6, so that's 12.
All right. And what does it have to make? What save does it have to make? Con?
It doesn't make a save. It's
Okay.
me. I had to make an attack roll, and you said I hit, so it's two.
Yeah.
It's 2d8 necrotic damage. It can't gain hit points until the start of my next turn, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Fair enough.
And I say
And you
down, bad.
As you launch the spell, you watch it connect, and the necrotic energy fizzles off of its bones, doing no damage.
As
And as you
I mentioned, I kind of figured. I had a slight suspicion.
But it does reply to you with a deep rumbling hiss. And as it opens its mouth, there's a burning green flame that shifts into black shadow that spills out of its body. Liz, hearing all of this, Vaz laughs. For now, she needs to recover. Flee, my maiden. And Bird Buddy, you watch as it charges again and bursts through the space right here. Oh, let me draw. Right here, near you. Because of the point of origin, I need all of you. Hold on, let's just double check. Yeah, all of you, with the exception of Liz and Six, I need dex saves.
I'm good at dex saves. Oh,
17 for Blood Buddy, natural 20 for Bird Buddy. And that's not including the saves, which is 4, an extra 4. Natural 24 for Bird Buddy, and I said 17 plus 4 for Blood Buddy.
Okay.
So 21.
21, okay.
20.
Natural 27 for Will.
Okay.
Dirty 22.
30, 22. Ruby, what was your total? Not 20?
Nat 20.
For all of you that rolled below a 24, you fail.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
As you all take... Ooh, that's a lot of sixes.
Oh.
that fucking number. 24 piercing damage. Halved if you succeeded. As bone and rock erupt out of the space, and you watch as this large serpent begins to burrow further across the chasm and down as it dives deeper into the space. And it is large. So my last courtesy as a DM before I take all the shackles off, you guys might want to move.
Well, we can't yet. It's not our turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pringle.
But with that, we'll get to the heretic's turn.
Boy.
And he will make an attack against you, Liz, at advantage because you are prone.
Ugh.
That is... Did I?
He has advantage anyway.
Yeah, he does. That is a 26 to hit.
Fuck off.
For 9 slashing,
Uh-huh.
3 necrotic, and I need another con save.
Oh my god, that's a natural 20.
Natural
For
20.
21.
Okay.
The red and gold die said please.
You still gain an exhaustion point, but with your con save and the shock from your body and the threat to Bird Buddy and your friends, you try to focus. You reach down under you to find any kind of wound. You press your claws into your chest. For now, you've stopped the bleed damage as a reward for that nat 20. Which is good because that was going to hit in a couple turns.
How much necrotic?
It was 3 necrotic.
Ugh. Okay, is that his only attack?
That is his only attack against you. Let's see what he wants to do from here.
When he threatened Bird Buddy, I didn't want to interrupt you, but Liz growls.
Oh yeah,
like
I'd
a
imagine.
legit.
Damn, I feel the love, man.
All right. He is going to, as part of his movement, he's going to pull the scythe out of you, and he's going to choose not to attack. As part of his movements, he's going to use his Crusader perk and trigger and release. What did I call it? Where is it? The buff that he stole from Will, where he can bonus action dash. Using his all-consuming void, he's going to move all the way up to Blood Buddy.
Can I make an opportunity of attack?
At disadvantage because you are prone.
I don't care.
We'll
Never
see.
mind. I don't
No.
even have to roll again. It's a natural 1.
Oof. All right. And he'll make his second attack against Blood Buddy.
You're grievously wounded. It makes sense.
Yeah. I didn't even draw the sword. I literally just grabbed out at him.
That is a 22 to hit Blood Buddy.
You sure?
You're going to use your reaction?
Yeah.
All right. Silvery barbs, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me make him reroll. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So he nat ones, and all of you watch as he takes this broad swing, and almost like
The Blood Buddy just kind of splits apart and goes around it.
yeah, almost like Jim Carrey in The Mask. She just like Blood Buddy just extends all the way up, and he charges past them and completely whiffs and gets on the other side. Jesus. That is the heretic's turn. Ruby, you're up.
First thing I do is turn undead
Okay.
and
What-
move the fuck out of the way, whatever's going on there.
All right. So turn undead. What's the rate? It's centered on you, correct?
Yes, 30 feet.
All right. How
And
far are you
then
moving?
there's
Where are
a
you going?
save real quick. So anything that gets within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. I'll need to know which ghouls will have to make this save, because I saw you measure.
I'm gonna move up here by Iris.
All right. And you said it was within 30 feet, yeah?
30 feet. So this ghoul right in front of me.
Yeah, it will just be that one ghoul.
And then I think that
forcing it
counts for
back.
any ghoul that walks. Yes, any ghoul that comes within the 30 feet needs to roll one as well. So
You're
All
fine,
right, so
Irish. You're not undead.
Go ahead and drop it in the drop your thing in roll 20 again real quick. Turn undead. I need to see something.
did I do that right? Okay,
Yes, you did. Okay. As part of your class, I remember there's a certain level up that increases the effectiveness of it. Do you remember what what level that's at?
Destroy undead.
Mm-hmm.
I currently have that as well.
Okay.
There you go.
If I may, hun, it your turn undead. It does it say concentration?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, so it's not like one of those things where it's just up when you cast it. It's more like a flash, and any undead in the ring in range is either turned or destroyed. It doesn't stay up.
For 1 minute.
That's if it's been
Yeah, there's
turned. If it's been turned, it is counted as feared, and for 1 minute it cannot willingly approach you.
Okay.
Hold on.
A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. And if the creature fails a saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Alright, so turn creature must move as far away. 1 second. No, because I wanted to double check something else. Listed in the spell table. What table? Hold on, what? Destroying it at 5th level. Counting as with certain threshold, lifting the cleric table above. I like how it says that, but it's not listed. There is no table.
Yes, there is. One sec. I got you. Just hang on.
At 5th level, the CR limit is 1/2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So wisdom save, yeah.
Yep. They were all.
Well, I was saving this for some point later. Ruby, as you recoil from the shrapnel of bone and rock, you see all these ghouls and all these monstrosities beginning to crawl out of their graves. The impending doom lingering within this space gives birth to a small light that emanates from an amulet within your chest, within your bra. I've got you covered. And as you begin to run up towards Iris, you all watch as a plume of shimmering green four-leaf clovers begin to almost tread and follow in Ruby's wake. because I made 2 rolls, and Skull really loves you. He's going to funnel more of his energy and raise the CR limit to 1 for you, which will destroy that first ghoul. So that's 1 down. Iris, as Ruby comes into stride with you, there's a gold light coming from her forehead, and her eyes are glowing green. What do you got left, Ruby?
Okay. Remember correctly. It's just a matter of do I use it on myself or Liz? I think if I have what I think I have. Okay. Okay. I think I know what to do. Hopefully. I'm gonna cast a spell on Liz. Sanctuary.
All right.
Can you? Am I within range?
Yeah, what's the range on that?
It's only 60 feet.
No, it's shorter than that. Actually, she's not within
30.
range, I don't think.
30 feet. Yep, it's only 30 feet.
Okay, then I'm gonna use it on myself.
Fair enough.
But
I'm going
that's
to all right, I'm going to send you something, Ruby.
Okay.
These fucking dice rolls, man. So many variables. I love this game. Liz, you're up. You are not bleeding.
I'm still on the ground.
You are still on the ground, and there's a golem approaching you.
I'm going to use half my movement to get up. And I'm going to come to the edge here. My brain is swimming currently, so I'm not rolling for height yet. That hasn't sunk in yet.
Yeah.
But I'm just getting close enough to cast Heresy Killer on this asshole. He's just within 60 feet if I move there.
All right.
So I've moved 5
For the chat,
feet, so I've got...
for the chat, what's it do?
All right. Heresy Killer. As a bonus action, I spend 5 religion points to mark a creature I can see within 60 feet as a heretic. Lasts for 1 minute, and I gain advantage on all attack rolls against the heretics I mark. And I deal an additional 1d6 radiant damage per turn when I hit.
All right.
That will go up later, but that's beside the point now. And then, that was a bonus action, right? Yes. Alright, so he's marked with my Heresy Killer, if you want to do that. And then I'm going to yell out, Velagivore, stay away from him. And I'm just going to just start sprinting, and I'm going to use my other 5 religion points to give myself a little bit more speed while I try to run.
Alright. Alright, you gonna move any more?
Yes, I'm gonna be moving an additional 30 feet, so I'm gonna move 40 feet.
Alright. Yeah, because
that was 5.
Yeah.
Plus 10. Well, 5, then I have 15 feet, so 10.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Thank you. And I'm running like shit. That's all I have.
Fair enough. Let me, as a mark. Not. You guys would remember the exit is 1 level up, right where that purple circle is.
It's not purple, that's blue.
That's no. Above the blue.
Oh, yeah, above the blue. Smart ass.
I didn't. That's an oval,
I got
not a
another.
circle.
I listen, smart ass. I got another monster still lingering down here if you really want it.
No, thank you.
How about no?
All right, so that's your turn, Liz.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Ghouls' turns. Let me. They are all going to move an action dash. If I can not use a circle. Okay. And let's see that. Let me just double check the ghouls' movement speed. Okay, yeah, it is 30. Okay. Liz, as you begin to watch all these ghouls beginning to swarm and charge across the bridge, you can look up and you can see the ghouls from the upper levels are even beginning to try and climb their way down, like descend down the chasm. And they're all fixated on all of you. But a couple of them act oddly. As two of them charge into the golem. And you watch as the bones break apart and the golem begins to grow in size, covering the entire width of the bridge. Others beginning to move around and box you all in. The ones closest to the stairs that lead up to the exit, they actually start moving towards the masses of flesh that you heard Vaz refer to as the marrow slurpers. And you notice both of those ghouls are dragonborn skeletons. And you hear the twisting of flesh, the cracking and creaking of bones as they begin to write. And as the flesh molds itself around these skeletons, hints of black scale appear within the flesh with a gem-like color, a gem-like shine, as they both begin to close in on you. It will take their action to merge with the slurpers. But they are blocking you here. Those ones will use their whole movement to get down there, whole movement to get down there. All right, that's the ghoul's turn. Grave Golem's turn. This big lumbering son of a bitch. Because it used its berry feature to take the little bit of life from the ghouls and pad its own health. It'll move up to there. And that'll be its turn. Marrow Slurpers had to use their actions, so they won't be able to make an attack, but they'll eventually get up to you, Liz. So Will, I skipped over you because I'm excited. You're up. I need a wisdom save from you. Will?
Well, there you are.
I was getting in character. You threw me off
I'm sorry. We just couldn't hear you.
because I was trying to psych in real quick.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was gonna say. I got a natural 22.
Okay. You'll hear, as you're watching all of this, the fear beginning to just emanate out of you that turns to anger. And despite not
Monster.
wanting to move forward, you hear Mr. False. And I'll give this to you as a free action. How about we make a deal?
Depends on the deal.
You feed me, your friends will live.
What?
You feed me, your friends will live. And you can feel he's almost trying to push your body forward. It's up to you. You saved on your wisdom. You got a good wisdom save, so this is still a your choice option.
And what exactly will I be feeding you?
Meat. And we're just in the right environment for it to be allowed. And you can gather he's referring to Torsh. You can gather he's referring to Torshavn as a whole.
I look at Vaz. I look at the undead that he rose.
Mm.
If you're going to save them, if you're going to spare them, fine.
That's my boy. And I'm going to send you a link once it loads. So all of you who are still relatively close to Will, you can hear him muttering to himself as the sweat begins to grow heavy across his body, the nerves turning to anger. Bird Buddy, you can see that some of his flesh begins to twist and get a bluish green hue. Ark, I just sent you a stat block for a monster. Use that for the rest of the fight.
All right.
Oh, and Will also gets bigger. I didn't see that. Let me zoom in so I could actually make his token bigger. All right. Using that stat block there, Will, what you doing?
So many good options. I charge to Vaz. Let me see what my movement speed is.
That is open space. You do not have flight.
Oh, sorry. Forgot.
Yeah, you're right.
I charge to the ghoul that is up ahead.
Okay.
Which
Let's
up
see what-
ahead? Up towards the Liz or off over the bridge or over the bridge towards us?
Over the bridge.
The bridge. All right. Okay. Just trying to, because I know I'm dropping you on this. Dropping this on you relatively quickly.
He's at 30.
Range of 30. Those ones across the bridge wouldn't be within range yet. However, if you
Oh,
want to do a
that's
little
fine.
bit, but you can get into enough of a position to get the others to the north.
Hold on. I'm seeing an action that I have.
Hmm.
He just has to worry about the Hunger of Adar part.
And where is it again? All right, right there.
Yep.
Okay. Do I message you what I want to do?
Sure. Or you could say it. Either or.
Okay.
Honestly,
Which-
saying it would help a lot for the
Yeah.
VOD, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one are you using?
Grasping spout.
Grasping spout. Okay. So see within 60 feet. Okay, if you're going to use that, all those the ghouls directly north of you and the ghouls across the bridge would be in range with your movement. So, do you want to actually backpedal across the bridge? It's up to you.
Actually, yeah. So right here is fine.
Yep. All right, grasping spouts. One creature within 60 feet. So which one are you going to use?
The closest one.
Closest one. All right. All right, so it makes a strength save. That's definitely a failure. So go ahead and roll damage, and we'll get into what it covers.
Okay. Just trying to see what it does as damage. Oh, that's what it does. I am gonna have to roll twice because I do not have enough of those dice.
Go for it.
Okay. 8 plus... That's 16 plus another 4 is 20 acid damage.
20 acid damage. Very nice.
And is pulled up to 60 feet toward me.
Fair enough. Okay. So the rest of you watch, the ones on the lower level, watch as this large mass moves past Ruby and Iris, and they, with enough concern to not push you over the edge, but not so politely push you out of the way. You see a larger Will standing closer to 9 feet. He's got bluish green, damp, wet scales that cover almost the entirety of his exposed skin. The familiar teeth, those pinprick razor-pointed teeth, almost endless in his mouth. Orangish green eyes with green bloodshot. As Mr. False makes his first full appearance, and you watch as water just erupts out of his hands, pulls that ghoul in, and Mr. False bites the ghoul's head clean off. That ghoul is down, and I'm going to upload an image of what Mr. False is merged with. There you go, guys. But with that, Marrow Slurper's already moved. Their action was consumed by joining up with the ghouls. So, top of the order, 6. You're starting to see the mayhem below them, and there's now a large target that you could very likely jump to. I've got, go ahead and make your attack rolls, decide what you're going to do, and we'll get into the first cinematic moment.
All right, so she's on the upper level still, and she's just hauling ass. So I already measured it out. 60 feet is about here, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And she's just pushing. Just get there, get there, get there. But yeah, she's just kind of like peering down. I can see Liz now, right?
Yeah, at this point you could see Liz. She does have people on her. She is moving, but there's the larger. There's a nice little fresh target ahead. It's up to you where you want to go. Decide what you're doing, the perks you're using, and all that stuff.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take that leap at the big boy. I want him.
All right. So you have slow fall. So give me that first attack on him. Are you gonna use all your attacks on him?
Oh, I am not slow falling. I am gonna meteor this motherfucker.
Well, yeah, but the perk slow fall to not take fall damage is what I'm concerned with here.
Right. Mechanically, yeah, I don't want to take damage from the fall, but I want to hit him full fucking force.
All right, so go ahead and make that first attack roll. Or are you going to use all of your attacks on him?
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me the attack roll and damage, and then I'll let you know when to give me a countdown on the music once I get everything tallied.
Alrighty, let me, if I recall, yeah, okay. So... First one's a 23. That one's a 27.
Okay.
That's two 27, like natural 27s in a row.
Hell yeah.
So we have a 16 plus 7, a 20 plus 7, and a 20 plus 7.
All right, one more.
And a 23. So two 23s and two 27s.
All right, 1 second. I gotta find where I buried all that stuff that I sent you regarding your enchantment. I really gotta consolidate all this stuff. Ay, Dios. Where the fuck? Okay, so first things first, I gotta ask, are you changing your damage type?
You mean like with mutable strikes?
Yeah, because you have an additional typing from the buff.
I usually just go with bludgeoning.
All right, hold on. Let me.
I haven't augmented the, one second here. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that. So yeah, I'll keep it to what it says here in this buff.
Okay. All right. Are you using Forge Strike on that first one, or on one of the nat 20s?
I'm gonna do it with the nat 20.
All right. So I'll give him a Strength save. That's probably a failure. That's a 3 on the die. So go ahead and roll all that damage.
Oh man, this is gonna be nasty. Okay, so now the 23s first. 1 sec. Okay, so the two 23s will add up to 13 total between the two of them.
Okay.
And then, okay, for the natural 27s, it's a 44 total between the two of them. So for a total of 57 damage to it.
Okay. And that's all together, 57.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, right? 44
right.
plus 13?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so let me measure something out real quick, and we'll cover everything that happens, because this is going to be a lot. And you're finishing up, so you would have been chased. Or no, you wouldn't be able to get chased, but yeah, okay. All right, give me that countdown.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
You all hear what sounds like metal scraping against wood rapidly descending. Before there's a yell as 6 descends down, and there's a crash as a mechanical fist cracks into the large headstone that is the face of this golem. Liz, you turn into time to see there's Glavketh draconic runes coursing around this gauntlet in a circle before it launches into the golem, and you all watch as it gets shoved back. And as 6 stands upright, finishes off their flurries, the golem begins to rise, and you watch as 6 begins to turn. Her eyes are opalescent again, but they're focused. And Liz, you watch as the pink energy begins to course back into 6's body, up into her jacket, into her neck before it disappears. And as 6 turns to you, there's a slight ringing as she gives you a wink. And the opalescent irises turn into a vibrant pink before she smirks and gets ready for her next bout. With that, use all your movement, bonus action. Beautiful. Next, Vale.
Okay. Baby. Number 2. I want to verify that I can do this. Okay. Let's see, that is an action. I don't want to use that. Maybe number 2. Let's go ahead and roll an attack of opportunity. See if I even live.
I completely forgot something. I apologize. 6, you had wanted to say something to Vaz.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Alrighty.
I have an active target that I'm dealing with right now.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Vale. Attack of opportunity.
No, you're doing an attack of opportunity against BB2.
Yeah. That is a 17 on the die.
Barely, not enough. Okay. We're zooming towards Liz.
Well, that's 17 on the die plus
okay. No,
the attack. Yeah. It's a 26.
Roll again. Roll again.
Oh, roll again. All right.
Roll again. I hate you.
That is a 16 in total.
16 total this time? Okay. Don't hit. Scooch up to Liz 60 feet if I can. Let me see. Can I do this? Can I? Liz, I can't measure. Why can't I measure?
You got the ruler.
I don't have the ruler. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to do something. Shush. I want to do something. BB2 is going to go towards Liz. With my last bit of 5 feet of movement, I have already requested permission from Liz. Liz has grievous wounds, correct?
Yes.
BB2, being made of liquid, would like to go inside of the said wounds. And from within, cast Sanctuary on Liz.
Okay. First, give me a religion check.
I agree.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
We're gonna be bound by blood or something here soon, apparently.
Religion, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 24.
24. Okay. As you watch Liz beginning to get surrounded with everything that you've discovered, uncovered in terms of the different epitaphs of the Raven Queen, Tsukuyomi, the Silent Matriarch, Nixia, all these coalescing into the moment, you wonder if one of them is okay with this, as you use your own life force to invoke your will on another. And in the back of your head, with that telepathic link that you have with BB2, you hear, "I like where your head is at." Before she disappears into a stream of red ichor that just buries itself into Liz's body, you watch Liz as this amoeba of blood just courses over your right side, stretching upright, focusing. And I will allow you, Bird Buddy. Blood Buddy has a temporary hit pool of 24, right?
The temporary hit pool.
Yeah, because there is a hit point maximum before it would take damage and be dispelled.
For Sanctuary?
No,
for
I'm
Blood
talking
Buddy.
I'm talking about your Blood Buddy.
Current, yeah. Yeah.
24. Liz, you regain 24. You get 24 temporary hit points, as there is now a sentient blood being operating your muscles, aiding in operating your muscles.
I lost a lot of blood. I appreciate the extra.
I will say
Sanctuary is active on Liz too.
yes, Sanctuary is active on Liz. I will say, any damage you take, Liz, will damage into that temporary first, and if that goes out, Bird Buddy, you'll feel it.
Okay. Now for BB's turn, I had to take another one off of that. This right there. For BB's turn, BB is going to. Okay, I'm going to go. Ruler. That's right. Here. I have. I can only go 30. I think. Yeah. I will go up right here to Archon. Stop. Go away. Move, baby. And then BB's gonna activate ring number 2. And then maybe I might scare Iris a little bit.
All right.
I'm sorry, Iris. I can go ahead and explain it.
Okay.
Anybody that could see BB, it might scare Liz too, honestly. Anybody that could see BB right now. BB their feathers. They suddenly begin to look weathered and old, like they've seen a lot of time. And they start to get thinner and thinner and thinner until they fall off, and there's a naked bird with wrinkly skin, and it too starts to kind of like fade away into dust. And that's what BB does. There's no more BB right there right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know what you did. All right. So for mechanics' sakes, for the chat, you are invisible, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I love you guys. Is that your turn?
That was a bonus action. I could do an action.
Okay.
BB is going to. I used. Wait, is that a bonus action? Sanctuary, is that a bonus action?
I believe it's an action.
It is a
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action. It's a bonus action to cast it.
As an action, can I also have Blood Buddy use BB's book perk? Or is that specific to BB?
Which perk did you have again today?
Anytime the target is struck with damage, they take the striking target takes damage equal to my a roll of Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, that you can, but that, given the flavor and how that's meant to be used, you would actually put that on the heretic.
What?
Because it's additional damage that he receives from your allies.
Let me read it again. That wasn't where. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yep, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Which tale was that from again? The Avenger,
That's
right?
Number five, yeah. And then that was. God, it's too many. I have too many turns going on in my head.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Blood Buddy moved. You
and
used
BB
your action.
Yeah. No, that. BB used a bonus action. And two bonus actions. So yeah, I guess that would count as an action. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the way it all flavored out was you went invisible with your action.
Mm-hmm. It's a bonus. That actually works as a bonus action according to the rings. But I used a bonus action as an action. I got it.
Yes. Yep. Okay.
We're good.
All right.
So yeah, for mechanics, like poor Iris just sees BB wither away and fade away.
Come fade away. Come.
I think she'd be more concerned about the giant will that went past her.
But with that, we will get to Vaz's legendary action again. I'm going to take it before Iris. And rather than a prayer this time, he is going to command the undead. Don't let them escape. They serve us now. As the undead from the upper floors drop and begin to catch and work their way down as more begin to appear. As I gotta add a lot more. And this is just the small beans. Okay. Up there and up there. All right. That is. Oh wait. And There, boom. Okay. So that's his legendary action. As part of his legendary action, he is going to move. His movement speed is 30. And start making his way back to Liz. All right, Iris, you're up.
Okay. Seeing as the path is being blocked by her spell. The ghoul that you summoned, does that get attacked by damage? In the Hunger of Adar circle?
It will at the start of its turn because it wasn't there when you initiated it. It doesn't get the cold damage.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, considering the fact that it's blocking us from helping to reinforce Liz, I'm gonna drop that spell. So there it disappears. And Iris is more concerned about getting to regroup, so she is going to move. Do her full movement. I'll do 30 feet. Jump over here. And you said that this one just appeared, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I believe it's time to win a firebolt, hitting this one and this one.
Go and make your attack rolls.
Right. Let's see. That's a 22 for the first one.
That'll hit.
And a 26 for the other one.
Very nice.
Not natural though. So that would be for damage. 2d10.
I'm sorry, say that again. My headset shut itself off.
So the damage for that is 2d10 since we're at 5th level. So
Yes.
So do I just roll the damage and it gets hit for both, or do I do it for both?
Do a damage roll for each one. So 2d10
All right.
for the first and
Cool.
2d10 for the second.
The first one was a natural 10, and then the other one was a 9.
Hell
wait.
yeah.
Well, okay, wait. That's 2d10. So, so 1, 10.
So, yeah.
So 19 for the first one, and then
First one being this guy up here,
uh,
or the
the
one
one that
closer?
freshly appeared. I think we'll go with that one.
Okay.
The one that's closer, and then she basically makes it hop to the next hit. So
All right.
that's going to be and then the other one is a 17.
17. Very nice. So all of you watched as Iris, now in her spliced flare form, does a quick incantation, waves her hand across her wand before whipping it back out, and you watch as 2 firebolts split and crash into each of the ghouls, doing a significant amount of damage. They're both already looking pretty ragged.
And that's I believe that's probably all I can do at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, John,
Layer.
I missed a thing. I need the grave golem to actually make a strength save. Remember
Oh no, I did make him. I did give him a strength save.
Okay, did he fail?
He failed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I actually need to do 2 additional d6 of damage to him.
Okay.
For an additional 8.
Alrighty.
Yes, sorry
Beautiful.
about that.
No, yeah, yeah.
He's
He got a
about to
3
blow.
on his. Yeah, he got a 3 on his die. I'm like, no, yeah, he's fucked. All right. Layer action now. Let's see if you guys move far enough away. It was a hefty cone. It was this one. Oh, Blood Buddy is gone, so Blood Buddy wouldn't have to make a save. 90. I just need a dex save from you, Bird Buddy.
Can I try and pull Burbuddy out of the blast? Any chance? Or.
You are not within melee range.
Okay.
You also don't see a bird buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right, I forgot about that. Sorry.
Bird buddy just kind of did a fade away into nothingness like they did in freaking Avengers.
Bird Buddy Thanos
Don't
snapped
feel so good.
themselves.
Yeah, Bird buddy Thanos snapped themselves.
Don't feel so good.
Except Bird buddy was laughing when they did it. You said a dex save?
Yes.
Natural 24.
Meets it, beats it. Nicely done. So let me go ahead and roll the damage die once I can find my phone. Where the hell did it go? I just had it. There it is. I've had a day, guys. Don't mind me. That is 16 halved to 8 piercing damage.
Thank
As
you.
bone and rock shrapnel pierce into your invisible form. That's the layer action. Heretic's turn. All right, now we can actually get into his actual class stuff.
He's redemption, right?
Yes. Okay. Not that one. So he's going to move up to you, Liz, land, and make 2 attacks against you. Ooh, that's actually not bad. We'll see. Oh, but he has advantage. It's only mildly better.
He also needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, Sanctuary. I haven't attacked
Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
Wisdom. Okay.
Sanctuary!
Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nat 1, but he'll use the legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay.
That is a 7 on the die with advantage, plus 9 for 16 to hit. Liz.
Is that my AC, bastard? I think that's my AC. It's low. Yeah, that's my AC.
All right, and second attack. That one hits because that's an 11 on the die.
How much radiant damage do I take too?
Alright, so that's 10 slashing. Good lord. That is 10 slashing. And another 3 necrotic. And you're not going to take radiant yet because he hasn't used that feature.
It's a part of Heresy Killer.
Oh, is it part of Heresy Killer?
It is.
That's right. Okay. All right. So, right. So yeah. So that was how much slashing damage did I say? So 11 slashing damage and 3 necrotic, and 10 radiant. So I believe that's enough to knock out Blood Buddy
It's
from.
not.
It's 23.
It's not.
You're at 23.
20, okay. All right, let me go ahead and roll the damage on the second attack then.
Blood Buddy
Yes.
has 1 HP left.
And you also need to make that every time there's an attack made, you need to make a wisdom save.
All right. Let's see here. That's a 19 on the wisdom save.
Roll again.
Well, 19 on the die plus 9, so 16 plus 9.
Reroll.
Roll again.
Do you want to
Which
use
one of
yours,
you?
Bird Buddy?
No.
Do you
No,
want to use yours, Bird Buddy, or mine?
You can. Yeah, I can't use it
you're
again,
not-
so.
Yeah, and Ruby, I don't think neither of you are in range to use it on your
Actually, hold
Fuck
on.
you.
Hold on.
Because
Fuck these
Blood
people
Buddy would have been in.
Running so big.
Oh, that's not a spell. I can't do that.
Fucking size queens for dead people. Ugh.
Well, bear in mind that this tomb is not just for one tribe. It's for
Yeah.
all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm angry. Let me be angry.
But back on track because we are derailing a little. So he did save on the wisdom sec, so the second attack does land.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 9 slashing.
Blood Buddy is done.
But that means I get advantage on Vaz now for the rest of the time. For the rest of
Yes,
the day.
you do. Yes, you do. That is another 3 necrotic. And
I'm down.
Okay, so I won't even roll the radiant for that. All right.
3 necrotic. I was at 4 HP. I'm down.
Fair enough.
Because you're doing 2d6 at least, right?
Yeah. Yeah, his level is actually 3d6.
Great. Good to know he rolled poorly.
Yeah. He's been rolling poorly against you. So all of you watch as... Oh, because you're knocked unconscious, you'll automatically fail the con saves, so you gain 2 exhaustion.
I'm at 5 exhaustion.
Okay. You all watch as Vaz charges in and buries the scythe into Liz's side before pulling back and spinning it around and up into her back. And as he lifts her into the air, you all watch as her body begins to go limp. Always such a coward. And just discards her across the bridge. Moving you here, Liz. Oh. There we go. Liz is knocked unconscious. That is the heretic's turn. Ruby, you're up. Ruby?
I'm gonna move to be up by Iris again.
Okay.
Here, yes, ours. And I'm going to use. Hang on. gotta double check something. Yes. Yes! No, wait, no. Hang on, wait. How far are you now? Oh, I love this lizard. Do I love this lizard? Double checking. We love the lizard. Okay. First, I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the guy with the scythe. Which
Using that roll.
is... Oh, fuck yeah. Natural 25, motherfucker.
Nicely done.
And
go ahead and
has...
roll the damage.
Okay, and the next person who attacks him has advantage. To note.
Oh.
Grab 4d6 here, because that's how much damage it is.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful calculator. Beautiful, beautiful numbers. Numbers I like you very much. 5 plus 5 plus 6. All right. So he takes a total of 20 damage, and 3 of that damage, plus another 3, which is radiant. That 3 is radiant, so it's a 23 in total.
23, and you nat 20. So is that with the nat 20?
Oh shit! I didn't double it. I didn't double it.
Okay.
Oh wait.
46.
46 damage in total. Yay!
Hell yeah. Nicely done.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use Healing Word, because Liz is within range. On Liz.
Healing word 60 feet.
It's exactly
Nicely
60.
Nicely done.
I'm a good cleric. I'm such a good
Go ahead.
cleric.
Go ahead and roll the heals.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Alright.
Hang on, I'm just marking off what I have used. How much is Healing Word? It's like a D4, right? Yeah. You get 11 HP back, Liz.
So we watch as Ruby casts Guiding Bolt. A streak of green light begins to emanate and glow golden before slamming into Vaz's shoulder. And while he does recoil slightly, he just rolls it back into place, stretches the blackened, necrotic, draconic wings. Liz, as you feel yourself beginning to go unconscious, you find yourself lying in the dirt somewhere. Middle of the night. There's a mountainside in the distance, and you kind of turn and look. There's a city rebuilding. And there's a streak of green fire that shoots down and buries itself into the side of the mountain, initiating a landslide before you are conscious again. You hear Vaz. Your friends are so stubborn. It can be fun playing with them. Ruby, is that your turn?
Am I able to drink a potion within this time?
It is not. You are not. You use action and bonus action.
I'm gonna duck behind Iris a little bit. Use your like a meat shield just slightly.
Damn.
Not much of a meat shield. I only have 10 HP.
How do you only? You know what? Fine.
Liz, you're up.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're conscious.
I can't move.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My speed is 0 and I'm on the ground.
You have any free actions you want to do?
Stay away from them. And I want to stare at him in defiance.
Okay. Give me intimidation using your con.
$15.
15.
And aren't I bleeding again?
You
I
are
shouldn't even
bleeding.
say anything. Oh god.
A little too late. And he'll use a second legendary action and make one attack against you. Getting 17 to hit. That was a really
16
shitty.
AC.
Okay. That is 9 slashing.
Yeah.
And 7 necrotic.
And how much radiant? Doesn't really matter. I'm
7
at 2.
radiant. So you are knocked back unconscious again.
Mm-hmm.
And as you begin to lose consciousness, you hear Vaz's voice beginning to echo before you find yourself back on that cliffside. You know, with what the powers I've been blessed with, I don't need this scythe. And the rest of you watch as he pulls the scythe out of Liz's body. He begins to draw his broadsword. And sometime before you met him, and now, that same eerie, empty sensation that you all felt at the beginning of this journey has imbued itself within the sword as he drops the scythe off into the void. Ghoul's turn. The one closest to you will make a very pitiful attack against you, Bird Buddy.
Yeah.
That is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Oh, actually, it has disadvantage because invisible, so yeah, it still would have missed. So yeah, Bird Buddy, as you're invisible, you're just watching this ghoul just like swipe like 3 feet from you as it's kind of trying to lumber and track you down. The one further away. Why is it always going to cone? I gotta change that. Oh no. Alright, well, it won't get that ghoul will use its action and movement to get up to you, Will, but I can't make an attack.
However, that gives me an attack of opportunity.
Yep, it would. Because it's a dumb ghoul, it wouldn't have taken the route I mapped out. Go on, make an attack roll.
Okay. That's going to be a hit because it was a natural 20 alone.
Very nice.
Baby's just like, you're supposed to stay dead. Smacks with a shovel.
All right, make it. Roll the damage with your shovel.
I'm looking for what the shovel's damage is. It is D6 plus 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. So,
I think. Let me double check. Yeah.
It's doubled, right?
Yeah. Well, it's 10.
Yeah.
It's 14 then if it's doubled.
okay, 14. I've been wanting to say this for a while. Mr. False, you've been
Yes.
dwelling within this meat sack for the better part of a month and a half. At least consciously. You've been with him much longer. You hear, "You're supposed to stay dead," and bong, as you turn in your enlarged form and you see a ghoul just take a massive hit to the shoulder as it kind of stumbles and strides backward before turning and continuing assault on you. Do you want to comment on anything?
He just grins.
Fair enough. Actually, before I forget, because Hunger of Hadar would still be up, correct?
Nope,
Iris?
I dropped it.
I dropped it. Okay.
Because we'd be in the area if it was still up. So,
Yeah. Fair.
but would the blinded condition that it causes still be affecting the one? Still alive?
The one in front of you, yes, it is blinded. So going off the scent of your bodies, that's actually really good on the perception. So you'll see, you guys, Ruby and Iris, you will see the first one lumber forward and make an attack roll at disadvantage against you, Iris. Where are these when Vaz needs to make an attack? Jesus Christ.
Shield.
I mean, he did enough.
That's a 17 to hit. But you're
She's going to
shielding?
reaction shield. So that's
Okay.
bumped. So that's a fail.
Very nice. All right, so that'll fail. That's his turn. I'm getting messages up the wazoo. Okay. That other one further away. Let's see if it's got the movement speed to get to you, Ruby. It does. And it's going to make an attack roll against you, Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
That is a measly 8 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
All right. That one will have just enough speed if it action dashes to get to you. So it won't be able to attack this turn. I'm not going to worry so much on the ones on the north side, just because nobody's over there. So I'm just going to ignore those. Action dash. That one's going to action dash towards Liz. And you guys will be shocked for a moment. As it gets within melee range and tries to push past Vox to get to Liz. Or not Vox, Vaz, Jesus. Vaz is going to make an attack roll against the ghoul. And that is an 18 to hit. And I need to have that undead make a con save, which it fails. So you all watch as the blade erupts out of the ghoul's back, and as it's trying to claw at Liz's unconscious body, you watch as green heat begins to emanate up into the blade and begins to sizzle the ghoul, effectively destroying it. And he'll yell out, "She's mine." And the other ghouls will grow a brain for a split second and avoid heading towards Liz. Those ghouls just to the west of the golem. Yeah, they'll get within. They can't use their action to do that. So, okay. Actually, no. Yeah, there's enough of a space. So we'll trigger the golem's berry ability. Exhumed ability. Apologies. Slight homebrew. And restore some hit points. And with that, we'll get to the grave golem's turn. And has just enough speed. Yeah, just enough speed to get within striking distance of you. 6. So it'll make 2 slam attacks. First one to hit it. Really? Fucking. Okay. That's 12 to hit for the first one.
Dodge.
And that's a 21 to hit for the second.
That'll hurt.
You take 19 bludgeoning damage. And 3 necrotic. And that'll be the grave golem's turn. Mr. False, you're up. These abominations are attacking the individual the meat sack refers to as acquaintances and possibly friends. What do you do?
Well, I did promise him I would spare his friends if he let me do this, so I might as well hold my end of the deal and help them. I charge to the nearest golem, or not golem, ghoul.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're ignoring the one. All right, so you're ignoring the one behind you. Right.
I'll get him later.
I like it. So you're gonna bite for the first attack?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make that attack roll.
Oh, the dice spinning. 21.
21 will definitely hit.
Oh wait, no, that was 22. Sorry, I'm out.
Yeah,
it's 22.
All good. Definitely, it will definitely hit. For the party's benefit, go ahead and roll the 4d12 damage for this attack, plus the additional.
Let me just get my 2d12s that I have. Okay, 13 plus 12, that is 25. plus 4 piercing damage. That's 29.
Okay. So all of you watch as this large, lumbering mix of humanoid and some aquatic creature strolls up, grabs the ghoul by the shoulder, and as it's trying to turn and twist its body to scratch at its arm, you watch as its head disappears into this monster's mouth and the body goes limp before it gets discarded. Do you decide to multi-attack, Mr. False?
Sure.
All
I
right.
use my 2. I use my 2 claws damage on the second one. That's in front of Ruby.
All right.
Let me just
Go ahead and make the attack rolls.
19.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, let me just those real quick. That is 10 plus 4 slashing damage.
Okay, so that's the first one, so then 14 slashing. Very nice. Go ahead and roll the attack for the second.
Will do. 16.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 10. 17 plus 4 is 21. With
21.
4 of
Yep.
those points being slashing damage.
Okay. All right. Ruby, you'll, after dodging, one second. Ruby, after dodging the attack from the ghoul, you watch as a large hand with jagged nails just buries itself into the ghoul's the top of the shoulder before the fingers wrap around and begin to lift it, and you watch as a second hand grabs into its thigh and it's just pulled in half as blood just kind of splatters onto you.
Thank you, tall,
are
dark, and
wel-
scary. I appreciate
You are
that so much.
You are welcome, Blue One.
The rest of you will see as the marrow slurpers that have taken the form of these draconic visages, dragonborn-esque visages, as the Naga is still burrowing itself further south. You hear him speak Draconic to these. Where's your fire? Take care of the big one. And they will use their action and dash to start going after Will. Or Mr. False, rather. Before we get to the top of the order, Liz,
Yes?
you found yourself in the pits of despair. There's just pits of despair, bloodied, wounded, and now you're standing on a cliff face. The landslide has long since gone. A year, 2, 3. And you see a small figure in the distance that's making their way away from where the meteor had made contact, down into this three-building city. And you hear an all too familiar voice. Do you remember? Give me an intelligence check. As in the throes of dying, you hear your deity.
I wish I could take pictures right now, John.
Did you nat 20?
I did.
Okay.
That's a total of 21.
The vision changes. And you find yourself small. You're in an Ad Valoran home. Simplistic, but there's small nods to scale guard service. You can see a cloak and coat hanging on a coat rack. The furniture is simplistic, functional, but the fabric is gaudy. And as the front door opens, a large, rotund, a fairly rotund human male, heavy in shadow with the sun behind him. His eyes are glowing green. I'm sorry I took so long. You don't recognize the voice. You're brought back with 1 hit point.
Still exhausted?
Still exhausted. Top of the order. 6, you're up.
So right as that blow connects from from the grave golem, Six's like the vein in her head pops. She'll just left hook this thing. Forged heart. I need a strength save.
Okay. That is 15 plus 6 for 21.
Fuck. I don't think that'll do it. Yeah, no. I did a lower than a 15. But let me do damage here. 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That'll hit.
We'll go for unarmed strike for a 26.
26. That'll hit.
For a total of 16 plus 2 for rage, 18 damage. Wait, excuse me.
18 damage.
Hang on. Still takes a 1 additional d6 for Forged Heart for an additional 4 damage.
Okay. You all watch as Six just comes in with the hook, bearing the gauntlet into the shoulder, or into the would-be rib cage, and there's just more of a subtle pulse this time as it tries to force the golem off to the side. The form takes damage and splits before growing back, before getting another hit. Got anything else?
Well, to rage is my bonus action, so I can't flurry. So let's see. Was I able to discern like how far this thing can move?
It's roughly 25, 30 feet.
Okay. Well, Step of the Wind is also my damn bonus action. Fuck it. I'd like to invoke a fate roll.
Okay. Under what grounds?
I would like to taunt Vaz and draw him to me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. It's your free action, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a 12.
That is an 11. So go ahead, taunt away.
Alright, so before I begin, anybody with any sort of auditory sensitivity, please reduce your volume. Headphone warning, headphone warning, headphone warning. This is for everyone in chat and anyone watching the VOD in the future. Okay? So, anyone within eyeshot, or yeah, anyone that's within eyeshot will see Six's lips move as she faces Vaz. But what comes out isn't words. It is simply... Now, only one person may be able to understand the words spoken. For that person alone, what they understand is something along the lines of, "Upon him I will visit famine and fire, until all around him desolation rings, and all the demons in the outer dark look on amazed and terrified, and recognize that vengeance is the business of man."
Okay. Go ahead and give me persuasion at advantage, please. To coax him towards you.
A 3 and a 19.
Well, not to say that the heretic doesn't enjoy a good fight. As you invoke him to use his legendary action to begin walking towards you, he's going to make another attack at Liz. And Liz, as you feel the blade sink into your chest, those words echoing from 6, Vaz rips the blade out and looks back over his shoulder at you. Even she's more of a crusader than you. Before he spins the blade, freeing your blood from it, and starts to walk towards 6. But he's only going to use half his movement.
I'm dead again.
More than likely, yeah.
I have
you've
1
gotten-
HP. I've got 1
Oh, wait.
HP, dude.
Right,
You
right,
killed
right,
her
right,
again.
yeah.
This is the third fucking time you've downed this bitch.
For the description of Six's words to anyone that doesn't understand whatever language it was that she just spoke, the sound seems to completely overflow the cavern itself. It's almost as if the cavern itself quakes. You can feel these words in your bones, and it is oppressive.
Vale, you're up.
Not much BB can do, but there really isn't anything I can do. Just gonna do a move. Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 60. Oh, I can actually go here, technically. Still within melee, though. And... what is it? Nah, that's not a range that I can do. That's both actions. Is this a bonus action? Oh, that's an action. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I do have, I'm looking, there is a bonus action I wanted to do, but I don't think I can do it. No, because that's touch. Yeah, that's everything I have is touch. Actually, can I can cast guidance at 60 feet.
Mhm.
Can I cast it on Liz? Will it help at all?
Roll a d20.
$19?
That's a 14. It'll work this time.
That's literally all I can do.
Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting to remove blood, buddy. All right.
I'm still invisible.
Yes. We'll come back to you, Liz. But in this moment, somewhere in your past, this man continues to step forward. And the light from the room begins to expose, his features. He's a little rotund, a little pudgy, a little bit of rosy cheeks, happy. He's got short, cropped brown hair with a little bit of gray near the ears. Fairly young at this point, probably 30s. I hope you weren't waiting too long, Liz. And he turns, and you see Feldakir in the doorway. Iris, you're up.
Oh boy. All right. Don't know what I can do here. Got the guy right in front of me, so I can't really hit him with a spell, can I? You'll be at
No.
disadvantage, right?
Yeah, this
transferred.
close. This close will be at disadvantage. Let's double check your features. That's that. Yeah, unfortunately, in this form, you don't get any perks that would nullify the disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I didn't suspect I was. Sorry, I know stereotype. Damn, I wish I had a melee weapon or something, but I really kind of don't.
Oh, do you have your daggers?
Oh. I think I'm just gonna have to risk it, and she's going to try and float walk around the ghoul. So I guess that's an attack of opportunity.
Yep, I'll get an attack of opportunity. And that is abysmal. That is a 9 on the die plus 2.
Can I do something as a reaction for that?
This would be a new turn order, yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to actually float walk towards the edge to bait the attack. And as the attack comes, she grabs and throws him over, try to throw him over the edge.
Ooh.
Just kind of like lay it.
Okay, so you want to...
Would that be my action though, or is this my reaction?
This will be as part. I will say this will be as part of your reaction. Given you're still exploring your magic, go ahead and give me a d20. See if you beat me.
Oh, this is very clutch. That's an 18.
That is also an 18. Roll again.
Oh.
What do you get?
17.
13.
Yes.
All right, so let me. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
first.
relaying it. Okay. All right. So I will say, give me a dex check if you're willingly putting yourself in the way of another attack. Give me a dex check. You have to beat its attack roll.
Okay, please. I don't want to get tackled off the edge.
Fine. We're soaring.
Oh my god, that's a natural 20. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The dice are loving me.
Damn.
So, Will, Ruby, Bird Buddy, and Six briefly as you turn back around to face the golem. You all watch as Iris goes around and begin kind of like, come at me, bro. The ghoul lunges, grabs onto Iris's thigh, and just like begins to slide down the arm before, slide down her leg before there's just a, as you all watch the ghoul, just fall into the void.
Yes.
Mr. Falsa comments something in Abyssal.
And considering how she feels pretty good about that, I'm going to try to twin a dissonant whisper on the two dragonborn things that are showing up.
Okay.
The marrow slurpers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the marrow slippers turned into dragonborn figures.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So
Attack rolls.
I don't think this is an attack roll. I think this is a save on you.
What spell is it again?
Dissonant whispers.
Right, that is. I heard you drop it. Wisdom save. Oh no. Oh no. Ghouls aren't very wise, guys.
Get him, Sam. Get him.
That is a 10 and a 15.
15 is the save. So.
All right. So that one will take what, half damage?
And it's 15 psychic damage.
All right. So 15 psychic damage to the first red one, and then half. 8. Yeah. Half would be 8. But the one that failed.
You gotta run.
You gotta run. So that'll be the closest one.
Hey, John, the one that took second the half the damage.
Uh huh.
Reroll that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are
Good
welcome. And
Thank
that is an 8.
you.
That is an 8 on the die for +0. So that one will take the full 15, as they both, seeing Iris and seeing this large monstrosity that's apparently your ally, the violent demands of the man that summoned them mean nothing in the moment as they begin to run from this mind-flared form of Iris, almost clearing the way to the stairs.
Oh, don't run.
Layer action. That's still the damage coming from that one area, which I don't think. Oh, sorry, Iris. You are in range.
It got
Just.
bigger?
No, it was always 90 feet. I need a dex save from you, Iris.
I was already dexterous enough.
You got this, Sam.
I'm really fucking low on health, though.
I'm right here. I got you.
Dex save, dex save. 19. That's a 22.
Unfortunately, that fails. For 19 piercing damage.
Down.
Ruby, you watch as just out of the corner of your eye, Iris is peppered with bone and stone. Her mind flayer form shifts away as she falls unconscious, dangerously close to the edge of the ravine. But she is prone right there on the edge. That's the layer action. What to do. And that with that taunt 6, the heretic will reply as he's continue to approach. Do you want just me or the monster before you?
straight up turn my back on the golem and just do that, come here. Like the hand motion. Think Neo.
All right. As his bonus action, he will actually wave his hand in a in a shooing manner, and the golem will actually back off. Why I don't know why it keeps going to cone, but there we go. And he will come up and make 2 attacks against you. Let's see here. Ooh, not a nat 20. That is a 28 to hit for the first one.
Let me check my AC real quick, but I think that misses.
Okay, smart ass. Ooh, and that's only a 12 on the second attack.
That one I'll just straight up catch his wrist.
Okay. All right, so you take 9 slashing damage plus 4 necrotic from the attack that does land. So as he comes in and takes a long swing with his broadsword, it cuts just across your abdomen. You wince slightly before you see him coming down with an overhead strike, bearing it into your shoulder, and you just catch effectively more of his forearm than just his wrist as your gauntlets wrap around him briefly to stop the attack before pushing him off.
Real quick, how much damage was 9 and 4?
9 and 4, yes.
Okay. Wait, okay, how much of that was magic?
4 necrotic.
Okay, so 9 halved?
5.
Okay.
So in total would be 9.
Okay.
All right, so yep, as he brings down that overhead strike, you catch his wrist and most of his forearm, and you all watch as 6, they both kind of smirk at each other before 6 pushes his arm back and they get back into their stances. And for the time being, that'll do. Oh, I forgot to roll the radiant damage on that one that hit. My bad. Only 6 radiant. You got that, babe?
Yep.
Okay. Ruby, you're up.
Okay. I'ma grab Iris by the collar of her neck and start dragging her away from it. Edge. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'm going to...
So it'll take about 10 of your movement speed to get back into the same positions, we'll say.
Okay. I'm gonna take my healing potion that I have and shove it down her throat.
Okay.
Off.
All right, and that'll be as an action?
Yes.
Or as a... All right, so go ahead and...
Bonus action. Bonus.
Bonus action, okay. All right, so go ahead and roll the potions pool and let Iris know.
You get 9 HP back, my love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that leaves me an action to do.
Yep, and 20 feet of move, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, let me see how I have 25, actually. I only used 10.
Right, because Genasi.
Genasi bullshit. I'm gonna move up here to the BB. All right, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Liz is down again, I will remind. In 40 feet from you.
Healing word is a bonus
know.
action.
I know. I already used it.
We did cover this, and I think in the last combat. If you want to, you can use a bonus action spell as an action. I personally, as a DM, don't understand why it's limited that way.
For
No,
action
I
economy and make it more difficult.
Yeah.
I can understand not using an action as a bonus action, but a bonus action is like a subtler movement that's less than an actual action.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm just worried if I get Liz up again, she's just gonna go down again.
Plus, isn't she stuck in place right now?
Yeah, I can't move.
Yeah, there's like if I could get to her, I have a plan, but that's also death zone.
You might be better off healing
do it
Iris
anyway.
more so that she doesn't go down.
Fair. Me too. Where Iris is pretty squishy.
I'm going to do, or I could take care of these guys over here on our right, Bird Buddy.
You do what you need to do. I'm trying to be stupid, so.
Invisible bird is running.
I'm planning on doing stupid things too. Alright. I'm gonna heal myself because I'm not looking too hot really either. So we're gonna use which one gives me more? I think they both give me. Do I have two or is it just the one? I thought I had two. I only have one healing. Feeling worried of myself. It's just 1d4. I get 6 HP.
All right, 1 second, folks.
Oh, and I'm gonna pull my mace out of my titties. Because that doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Free the mace.
Why isn't it letting me? There we go. Okay. Liz. Death save.
Yep. It's a disadvantage, right?
It is.
Because all of my ability checks. Where was this earlier? So the first roll was a 15 on the die. The second was an 18.
Okay. Be glad they were that high.
Well, it's 15 total. Because, yeah.
Yeah. In this moment, you've felt that wash of something. You see this man next to you. Feldakir further, back in the doorway. Do you remember? I need another intelligence check. And wifey, I'm going to send you something. This one is normal.
You also have that guidance.
But I'm gonna use it.
And technically an inspiration from one of the people in chat.
Out.
17.
17.
14 plus 3. Actually 18 plus 1.
Okay.
I rolled guidance.
You see that moment, that strike against the mountainside again, but from the inside. And you're laid over on your side, much like you remember falling. And as some of the rock falls in around you, it strikes a sleeping red dragon, killing it. You see green flame creeping amongst the space, and as the earth begins to settle from the impact, you watch a red egg tumble down, laying on the ground before you. And as the fires begin to envelop it, it dries, turns adamantine. And as the fires die down over however much time, it chips away much smaller to about the size of a dragonborn egg, but ruby red. As you blink, you see a flash of yourself back in the living room of this man's home. Another flash. You're at the church in Feldakir's care. Another flash. You finished your officer's training. Another flash. A moment you don't remember. From the last day you begged for a chance. You see the magistrates along the large desk in the top of the sanctorum. The diamond magistrate at the center, flanked by the others as Feldakirs walking towards you. There's sadness. And unsuredness. As he places one hand on your chest and another on your head, he says, "Don't fear what's to come." I need a wisdom save. Wifey, I need you to play that one and loop it because it's kind of short.
Give me a countdown.
I do not need a countdown, it's ambiance.
Okay.
Buckle in, folks, this could be a small bit.
Wisdom save total is 13.
13. That is not enough. As this memory that's been locked away fades, you keel over crying. But you find yourself kneeling in a familiar shallow pond that extends well beyond the horizon of a dark void dotted with starlight. And one begins to glow green. Get up, kobold. It's a draconic voice. It's one you've heard before.
I try to get up.
Give me a strength check. Flat.
Can I have my good rolls back dice? 7.
7. You've try as you might through the exhaustion, the beating you took somewhere. You don't know if you're dead. The light begins to grow brighter and brighter, larger as it's moving closer. The water beneath you almost tries to boil at its temperature as it gets even closer to the point where it looks like a sun. And at its center is a dragonborn form, all black, with glowing green eyes. I said, get up. My Crusaders aren't weak. Give me another check.
18.
Yeah, you begin to push through the ringing from when 6 spoke, still echoing slightly somewhere in the distance. The draconic from Vaz echoing. As you begin to stand, the sun moves back slightly. But a form stands before you. Dragonborn, about your height, heavily cloaked in an adamantine blue robe. From where the robes cross across the chest, you can see a bunch of different color scales crawling up their neck. But they're mostly a red dragonborn like you. And as the eyes begin to burn green, within this space, adamantine blue nebula light begins to course around this large sun into a large serpentine shape, wings beginning to outstretch as you are dwarfed to what feels like a grain of sand as Azuth herself stands before you. You cower before death, thinking you've suffered. You forsake me and your friends. And then you come back.
No. I didn't leave them.
And what did you do?
I was running towards them. But I failed.
Give me a persuasion check. At advantage.
How's my persuasion? Not great. 16 total.
16 total. Okay. 1 second.
15 on the die plus 1.
15 on the die plus 1 for 16. Okay. And what exactly were you hoping to find while running towards them?
I wasn't looking for anything. I was just trying to get to them. Get between them and the threat.
How badly do you want to see things change?
It isn't a want. It's a need.
A need for what? And you'll watch as 8 different lights streak in from the space and begin to orbit around the sun that's at the chest of this large serpent. One is made of pure diamond, about the size of a planet. One is ruby. One is emerald. One is green. One is a jade green. One is amethyst. One is a pink topaz, and one is an onyx black. What do you want?
Peace. I want to go home.
Do you know what it will take to get there?
No.
Do you want to know what? Do you want to know what real suffering feels like?
If that's what it takes to get home.
I need a persuasion check.
Straight this time?
At advantage.
$15 this time. 14 plus 1.
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 8, Liz.
I'm rolling for it. Fuck you. 6. Oh, that fucking number.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Thank you, Angel.
Okay. I'll be fucking damned. The first planet, as it begins to come back around, is the diamond. It fades. And then onyx fades. Then ruby. Then jade green. Then emerald. And as the 6th planet spins in front of you, it stops and is made of pure amethyst. And you think, as this cloaked figure steps aside, you can see something in it. What do you do?
I reach out for it.
You are willingly reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a cough drop. If you are willingly reaching out, you willingly fail. I need a wisdom save at disadvantage.
16.
16.
10 plus 6.
10 plus 6. That fails. As you reach out and touch it, a smaller hand, about the average size human, touches from the interior. You see a humanoid male figure with draconic purple irises. Damn you! And you're thrust across the space, the lights spinning wildly. You can feel the wind as you're plummeting before as you land on the ground. And you begin to blink. You're in a courtyard. There's bright purple electricity dancing across the sky. But it's frozen in time. There's rain hovering in space. What do you do?
I get up again.
As you get up, you take a look around. There's a crowd of 200, 300, 400 people gathered at balconies in the courtyard in the middle of the night. The centerpiece on the opposite side of you, on the back portion of this building, is a large clock tower with a dark purple rose that's cracked across the middle. Hovering above the crowd, heavily wounded, looks to be a small figure being lifted up by mage hands. There's dissonant murmurs of worrying. Give me a perception check.
Straight or disadvantage because of exhaustion?
Straight.
$12. Wait, is it more? 6 on the die plus 6, so 12.
12. You can't make out too many faces amongst the crowd. You don't see the figure that had pulled you into this moment. But amongst the crowd over in the corner, you see what looks to be, at least the silhouettes of a male half-elf. Look like they might have red hair. A taller elf woman, barely 20 for an elf, so quite young. They have some kind of a quill draped off of one ear. And you can see a humanoid woman. Jet black hair and what looks to be snake-like eyes. And as the whispers begin to quiet down, small purple motes of light begin to glow from their chest before there's a deafening scream from the young girl being lifted out of the fountain. I need another wisdom save.
$14.
14. You're shunted from the space again. You can see the crowds as you kind of move amongst the city, lifted up into the space. You can see the time and the sun and moon spinning wildly. You can't really see how many days passed, months, however long ago it was. And as the chill of winter begins to set into your bones, it's a new sensation before you're stopped. And you're in a large shed that could house probably a decent size horse cart. Seems to be some kind of tinkerer's shop. There's a pinboard across the back wall with what looks to be article clippings, blueprints. Off to the left, there seems to be some kind of machinist's rack meant to build something and hold something in place. Just behind the rack, you can see what looks to be kind of like a living area. And just to your right, you can see what might potentially be a bedding space. But you feel cramped with your size. And you can hear shouting from outside.
I go outside.
As you step out, it's nighttime. There's a cold, as the cold air kind of sets in your bones, you can see frost decorating the grass. You can see the elven woman, or the elven girl. We didn't know how to, we don't know why, but we wanted to see you, but we couldn't. And the goblin, heavily cloaked in a winter shawl, is propping themselves up on crutches, and she's screaming. It's been a year and a half. And she takes a swing and misses as the elf steps back. After everything we went through that day, I thought we were friends. Tabby, I'm sorry. We wanted to see you when I left to come to school, and I never expect to meet you. I left my parents. I know how you're feeling. No, you don't. They've kept me hidden. Leave! And you're shunted back into the shed. And there's a gentle strumming of a guitar. An acoustic, not necessarily a lute. It's warmer. Some dust had gathered in spaces. And you can see on the workbench in front of the bulletin board and the articles, there's a couple extra that have been pinned up. The crutches are leaning against it. On the top, you can see what looks to be different medicine bottles. A couple bottles of empty alcohol. And you can see the goblin girl back to you, gently strumming up the guitar.
Is there a space for me to sit?
Maybe not sit, but kind of awkwardly lean.
I do that in view of the person strumming the guitar.
Okay. It takes a little bit of time. In the center of this space, there's a large project that's been covered in a tarp. And you can move around it and lean against the side near the archway that leads into the living quarters, or the living room. Go ahead and give me a perception check, see if you can pick up on what she's singing.
Seven.
7.
That is a natural 1.
As you're trying to collect yourself, with being shunted across what seems to be space and time. The only thing you're able to pick up is as she's getting closer to the edge, she begins to struggle to get through the lyric as she says, "At least I can say I can stand for something." And she grabs the lute and throws it, or the guitar, and throws it just past you. Into.
Can I catch it?
Make a dex check.
Oh, I'm so good at those. 10?
10. As you reach out to go and grab it at the neck, you shout, you begin to coil, and you're like, "I got this," as it phases through your hand and shatters against the chair in the next room. What do you do?
I go towards the person who threw the lute. Guitar thing.
Mhm. Do you say anything or just get closer?
You're gonna need a new one of those.
As you get closer, you can see the long hair that she had on that night, whenever it was that she had the accident, has been chopped very short, shaved across the sides, a little bit of sideburns that kind of hook in. The top of the head, the top and back, is a slight mohawk that's like up and swept back. There's a purple bandana that's wrapped around her head. You can see a light violet. She has light violet purple irises. A white tunic, black coveralls, or black overalls made of leather that are only held on by one strap, and black boots. Vastly different from when you saw her in the previous moment. And what did you say? Go ahead and give me a perception, or not perception, persuasion.
I said you're gonna need a new one of those. About the loot.
All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion.
I'll take a 15 total. 14 plus 1.
There's the slightest moment where you think she might have heard you. What's the matter anyway? And as she turns on this little swivel chair, she reaches for the crutches, stands up, and you can see, just peeking out of the back of the tunic, there is some kind of a metallic spine that's been artificed into this little goblin. And as she steadies herself, she pushes some of the paperwork across the table. Some of it actually lands near you. What do you do?
Can I look at I want to see what's on the paperwork.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, yay, intelligence. No. Just no. It's a 2 total because it's a 1.
2 total. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not much.
It's in Goblin. I can't read it.
Yeah, some of it's in Goblin, some of it is actually other news articles, but they're too buried before you hear a knock on the door. And as this goblin walks to it, there's next to the roll-up doors a little side one that comes into this shop as an accessory entryway. She opens it, and the goblin steps back in surprise. And in the doorway, you see a thin figure, possibly elven, but sharper features. A deep hooded robe of adamantine blue scales. You recognize the robes of an Azuthan sage. I told you to go away. And she slams the door in her face. And you are shunted back to this where you initially saw Azuth kneeling, rather standing in the water. The visage of Azuth has gone. It's just the burning green sun and the dragonborn in Azuthan sage garbs standing before you.
What am I doing here?
Crusaders are supposed to be the champions until the rightful vessels can appear.
Who are the rightful vessels? What am I? What? Liz is lost. That was a lot of information for a very tired Dragonborn.
What you are is whatever you decide. You think that goblin is the only one that suffered?
No.
You've watched others suffer in your own city, and you did nothing for it. A loved one in a prison pales in comparison to what so many have gone through. And the form steps closer. From the snout, you can see adamantine scales. It's almost like looking in a terrifying mirror. Do you have any idea what you can become?
No.
Do you want to find out?
Yeah.
Persuasion
I do.
check.
11.
11.
Quick interjection. May, I'm gonna need you to go and get your Kimber and aim it at the die.
How about the shotgun?
I concur.
Okay. 11, you said, yeah?
Yes, I'm actually following instructions. Give me a second. Oh, you think I'm joking?
I never thought that.
All right. I can't send pics, but there is a handgun on the. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Florida guys.
11. You watch as this figure who's had their arms crossed uncrosses them, and in their right hand you see your holy symbol. Black dragon head with green eyes, surrounded with a green circle with 8 different spokes coming out of a sunrise.
Are they holding it out to me or just holding it?
Just holding it.
I hold out my hand, whichever one it mirrors.
As they reach the hand out, cupping the symbol, they turn it over and grasp it with their fingers and look to you and get closer. And the voice changes slightly to yours. You remember what they called us. With what we wanted to do, with what we wanted to face. It was fitting. And yet you ran.
I did.
A slight smirk at the admission of guilt. Finally. As they get closer. Azuth never wanted vows to her, or to even magic. Do you remember what Azuth's greatest gift is? History check.
Thank
Or
you,
religion.
Because I was like, nope, I do not. The Kimber worked. 17 plus 7 for a 24.
24. It's the one thing that burns within everybody. Free will. And this copy of you buries your holy symbol into your chest as it begins to sizzle and burn into the scales. I need a con save.
9.
9. Okay. Your free will is what matters to her and what you do with it. So what will you do? Will you cower? Or will you finally fight?
I don't say anything, but I bare my teeth.
Persuasion check at advantage.
Well,
Oh. Kimber worked for a little bit.
you ever work for one roll?
She kind of leans in. We'll see what lies ahead. But remember this verse. And you remember, as she says this, Ascensions, chapter 7, verse 3. Do not fear what's to come. She leans in. No mortal weapon can extinguish the flame of your will. They will continue to come against you as they always have, with contradictory words and so-called faith. And as you feel yourself shoved back into the material plane, that burning flame in your chest, as you begin to fall, I need everybody to hush. Seraph, give me a countdown for that other link, please.
3, 2, 1, go.
You all feel a dense rumbling beginning to grow, louder and louder, before it erupts into a visceral, draconic roar as fire shoots down from the ceiling, splitting the bridges above it, encompassing Liz as you begin to peer through, trying to get through any kind of bright light. You can see a black dragon-born figure beginning to rise, eyes burning green as they fiery green scorch in their chest begins to burn, crawling up their neck, the light causing their scales to be shift different colors. The fear almost racks your brains as she turns. In 6, you see this as this large sphere of green fire dissipates from the space. You see Liz, the usual form, but her dark red scales are darker, more vibrant, and have a gem-like shine for the briefest of moments. Familiar to you, 6. As the soldered, burned stumps of what were once her wings begin to leak out green dragon fire, mirroring Vaz's wings. The armor of Azuth that you've seen Liz wear before, the ice crystals beginning to melt across their shoulders and across her head as they lift into flame. And standing before you all as she stares down Vaz is not a paladin or a priest or a cleric, but a Path of the Service Crusader, briefly blessed with the flame of her deity. And that's where we'll end the session.
Before, can I say one thing to Vaz as we're we're...
Sure.
As a reminder, only one person can understand these words. The rest of you just hear that tinnitus-like ringing. You are so fucked now.
Love it. Liz, tomorrow, you and I have to discuss what you benefit from as all 5 exhaustion points are gone from your body.
Thank God. Ugh.
Thank a zoot,
See
you
you.
mean?
Oh yeah.
See you all in 2 weeks. Babe, go ahead and wrap it, and we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Oh man, yeah, no, I know that was a lot, but holy hell, that was fun. Um Well, I hope you guys had a great time. Stick around, we are going to raid off. I can see that our buddy Luna is off role playing in VR chat, so we are going to raid off to Luna. I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll see you probably tomorrow or Thursday. Most likely Thursday. Have a great night, guys. Good night.